So when we do the front limb, again, where are we going to stand for safety? Okay, I do like Megan where she was, Margaret where she was, because if a horse is going to strike, she's out of the way. Okay, so the first thing I always think, is my handler in a safe position? Number one. Number two, is the horse in a safe position? Putting a horse against a wall can often help them because then they're supported. Not by a human who might do something scary, but a wall that's a consistent movement and the horse doesn't have to be aware if something might change. And then I will stand right like this. So again, I'm in a safe place. Okay? Now, we're going to do the hind leg here. Again, I'm standing right like this, and I tie the horse's tail. Just easier, goes faster. If they're impatient, not a problem. Hold it, twist it, like this, and hold on to this end of this tail, and you can just pull it down and have kind of a nice knot like that. All right, so we've got our leg, we've washed our leg, so now we're going to have everything out and ready.
No, Barb, we didn't talk about like abrasions, how to clean an abrasion.
No.
We probably should just mention, you know, use either Chlorohex, dilute.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So I will literally be this ready. And the reason so is because a lot of horses, once I put this on their leg, they'll pick their leg up and move and everything will fall in the shavings, and you've got a dirty bandage, and now you're saying, now what am I going to do? I'm going to take this dirty bandage and put this on this horse's clean wound. So I'll start like this, okay? Bone here, tendon here. So I'm going to go bone to tendon, right? So I'll just go like this, and I touch the horse. Don't be afraid to touch the horse. You're safe, okay, to help keep him steady. And the purpose now of the telfa is to keep the antibiotic in place, right? The purpose of the cling is to keep the telfa in place. So you don't need much, right? One round, that's all you need. Pull out your handy dandy scissors that you've got, you know, just where they are. And just cut this thing off. Okay? Then you get out your elasticon, all right here, don't even have to stand up. And you're going to tape the telfa with the elasticon to the skin. Otherwise, the telfa is going to slide right down and be sitting on the hoof wall. So you just tape it just like this. Now, the amount of stick that I will have to the horse is about to the red line. An inch. That's all you need. And again, no pull. There's no pull on this. Notice all you're doing with the elasticon is holding the telfa in position. Just holding the position. And that's all I'll do, one roll. Elasticon is very expensive. If I want to put a little pressure here, and I think that my other bandage won't be enough, then I'll wrap a little pressure across the cannon bone and just overlap this a little bit, okay? So again, what is your elasticon going to do? Do you want it to put a little pressure for swelling? Do you want it to hold the telfa in place? So now we have that on. So antibiotic, ease of removal with the cling, keep everything in place with the elasticon, help with a little bit of swelling. So now why do we need this at all? Why are we adding this extra layer? Again, it's experience. So this whole ability of the blood flow and circulation is going to be changed because of the inflammation from the wound. This helps give it support. It's a very good thing to do early in the wound, okay? And so again, we've got the roll is to the out. See, so this part's going to be towards me. The flat part is going to be next to the horse. Leg over just a little. So again, you can see my position here. I'm still pretty safe. I'm always thinking about safety. You know, you can, if it's snowy outside and you want to just be on both knees like this, you can do that. But you just want to be safe. Now, when you use this, bandage in the middle of the leg, all right? Now, this is perfect that he's doing this. Again, the roll is to the outside, And now you're thinking to yourself, steady, steady, steady pressure. Most people put the bandages on too loosely. You want to put a little bit more snugness than you would think as long as it is steady. Okay? So what do I mean by steady? I mean, I want the same pressure here. Pressure, I'm thinking, how much pressure? I'm thinking the same pressure here. So I'm kind of pulling here at about 10:30, and I'm kind of pulling here over here about 4:30. Now my horse is kind of not putting weight on it, and I'm thinking, how am I going to get around that fella? So I'll just, you know, go like this. I usually kind of do it myself first, okay? And he's still a little funny. Oh, there, he's perfect now. So sometimes I'll say to my handler, Margaret, would you pick up his front leg, please? And horses handle this very, very well. You know, they just handle that well. So again, now you're thinking, what are you thinking? What's everybody thinking?
Even pressure.
That's right, perfect, even pressure, okay? Even pressure. And so then you get about this point, say, oh, I got this bandage done. Hey, are you going to that part? Did you have that? Did you see that wonderful food? And suddenly, people pull too hard back here, and this is where we get the cording, okay? So we're still saying even pressure. Concentrate all the way. Wait to talk about whatever you want to talk about till later.
Dr.
Okay.
Rice is there, just tell him to shut up.
And then you can take this spool and just kind of roll it here, and it'll help keep that in place, meaning you don't need to put tape, and again, you're decreasing your costs.